Welcome to my first YouTube video. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. But what a better way to start off my YouTube career with what I know best. Bridgerton. And of course the most juicy, scandalous and totally unconfirmed behind the scenes gossip. Before we begin, a little disclaimer though. Nearly all my topics are pure speculation and fan theories. None have been confirmed by the actors themselves, so take it with, a spoonful of sugar and a whole pot of tea, because I'm about to spill it. Now are you sitting comfortably? Grab a bag of popcorn and let's go. Welcome to the Gossip of the Ton. So, Lord Debling and Miss Prudence Featherington, a love story? Let's start at the lower end of the Bridgerton scandal, shall we? Sam Phillips, i.e. Lord Debling, and Bessie Carter, i.e. Miss Prudence Featherington, they were dating as they were spotted looking really cosy, I think a few months back. But, according to new, fresh gossip, that relationship has already fizzled out. They haven't been seen or by each other since. And Sam has been in plays and Bessie has been working, but neither have been spotted either giving each other credit or going to each other's performances. Nothing has been seen since. So I think we can safely say that that relationship is probably over. Or perhaps Sam realised the birds and the nature wasn't enough to keep his real-life Lord Debling happy. Or maybe Bessie just got tired of having to fight for his attention over an actual otter. Who can say? Luke Thompson and another Featherington daughter? But this time, Prudence, Harriet Keynes. Well, they were seen some time ago looking rather familiar with each other. And by familiar, I mean the internet is convinced they're secretly married with 3 kids and a pet corgi. But they've never confirmed it. They've never been spotted together since. So are they a couple, or are they just 2 actors who enjoy standing suspiciously close? The mystery remains. They look exceptionally adorable together. I can't deny that. And if they were a couple, I'd be rather pleased by that fact. But we don't have proof of that because Luke is ridiculously private. No social media, no anything. Harriet does have social media, but she has never, ever alluded that she might well be with him. And I'm not sure we'll ever know. Another tragic love story. Luke Newton and Jade Davis. So Luke Newton and his ex Jade reportedly split during the filming of Bridgerton Season 3, and the rumour has it that they broke up due to Luke not providing the same level of emotional support that she gave him whilst he was auditioning for Bridgerton. And this was all said on a podcast by Jade herself. Now, I've never personally heard this podcast, I've never been able to find it, but I've been told by numerous people that this podcast exists, so I'm holding sole responsibility at their door. But even with that added confirmation, the rumour mill kept on spinning, and the internet does what the internet does. And why settle for one theory when you can have a whole fanfiction novel? Some speculated that it was to do with Luke's oh-so-intense connection with Nicola Coughlan. Now, I haven't seen any real evidence of this particular theory, but I also haven't seen anything to deny it either. Which, in the land of the internet gossip, basically means it must be true, right? A little bit of non-romantic gossip for you here, but Bessie Carter, i.e. Prudence Featherington, and Nicola Coughlan, of course, Penelope Featherington. Internet snub? Maybe. So, some fans have noticed that Bessie Carter and Nicola Coughlan aren't exactly besties. Neither follows each other on Instagram. The reason, nobody really knows. But, some believe it might have to do with a certain Nepo baby conversation. So Nicola, during an interview, has made it very clear that she isn't a Nepo baby and had to work her way up in the industry. Meanwhile, Bessie very much is one, being the daughter of Harry Potter and the Crown legend Imelda Staunton and Downton Abbey's Jim Carter. That puts her very much in that bracket. But honestly, from what I've seen, Bessie seems to be grinding just like everyone else. Maybe Nicola's just really bad at pressing the follow button on Instagram. Or maybe they've had a dramatic disagreement over whether there should have been more dance scenes or more dramatic stares across the ballroom. Who knows? Now, of course, I've left the best till last. Luke, Newton and Nicola Coughlan, the ultimate ship that sunk. Or did it? So, Luke and Nicola, for over a year now, has had fans, including myself, have been fully convinced that they were living out their own secret Bridgerton-style romance. Their chemistry during the press tour, absolutely off the charts. I mean, the stolen glances, the little hand gestures, the little looks. It felt like watching a period drama within a period drama. But just when we were starting to plan their wedding, or at least a cute little cottage somewhere for a little getaway, Luke did the ultimate unthinkable. At the London premiere, the night when all our eyes were on them, it was the last premiere of their world tour and we were glued to the screens. And he decided that, of course, would be the perfect time to introduce his very young dancer girlfriend, with the help of some paps, which is a whole different kind of gossip, as it was believed that one of them tipped off the paparazzi to come take pictures of the new girlfriend, but that we'll never know. But the internet did in fact spiral that day. Fan fiction writers threw their laptops across the room. The Bridgerton love story that we'd been building in our heads for months was absolutely ripped away before we even got to the final chapter. But hey, hope is a funny thing, right? Many still believe that someday in the future, Luke and Nicola might find their way back to each other. Will they? Won't they? I guess only time will tell. But until then, dear gentle readers, I will be sitting and waiting and drinking my tea. Until next time, toodaloo.